Hi, this is Menu Asari. Keep watching Oskeni TV. I love you, my fans, for life, for life.
Welcome to Scanning TV on YouTube once again. UEFA Champions League round 5 is done and the games were just amazing. Tonight we had a beautiful day for the Ghanaian players in the UEFA Champions League. 2 wins out of 3 for the Ghanaian players and it was just amazing. Man of the match for Mohammed Salisu. He eventually scored an own goal, which was not his fault anyway. But Salisu was just solid today. He won man of the match in the AS Monaco game they played against Pafos. And we'll talk a little bit about it in this particular update. Mohammed Kudus, today he didn't start. He made a cameo in the game against PSG. And Kudus, what was his numbers? What is trending? Well, we will talk a little bit about him. Personally, I feel Kudus is not fully fit. Well, I'll talk a little bit about him in this update. Brandon Thomas Asante, yesterday I brought it to you guys on this channel that a player, he sustained an injury in the Coventry City game. After the game, the player has spoken. Frank Lampard has also said something. We'll check it out in this update. Not only that, we also continue to take some few other updates coming in from Kamaldeen Sulemana and some Black Stars news you need to know on this channel. World Cup 2026, the draw is set to happen on the 4th of, 5th of December, just next week. And we'll also talk a little bit into that. So please, if you have joined me, take your time, like the video for me, subscribe if you are new, put us on post notification because we have a lot of amazing updates coming your way. After watching the video, do well and share so that others will also come here and enjoy some more news on this channel, and leave your thoughts and comments in the comment box for shout out in the subsequent updates. I'll do my best to give more shout outs in this one, so stick and stay for that as well. So quickly, let me do the UEFA Champions League because we all enjoyed most of the games this particular week. Yesterday, we began it. Chelsea defeating Barcelona. I have to mention it again because it was just an interesting game. Tonight, the biggest game was between Arsenal and Bayern Munich. And Arsenal right now, they are just in the form of their life. Hey, Arsenal, for me, I've been saying it too. I feel this year they will win the EPL. That one there. Champions League, they can make it to the semi-final or even the final. Looking at how Arsenal plays, this is not the Arsenal I used to know. This Arsenal is just resilient. They are strong. They will find ways to score. At first, Arsenal were struggling on scoring goals. But right now, if they don't score, you see, you will not score them. The first goal that came, Arsenal were rather struggling. Bayern Munich were playing everything. All of a sudden, they got corner kick and they scored the first goal before the game actually became more interesting. So, yes, that was just by the way. So, today we have some interesting games. Let's quickly go into it in this particular quick update. First game was 5:45 for the first 2 games. 5:45. Copenhagen defeated Karat Amati by 3 goals to 2 at home. Pafos played 2-2 with AS Monaco. That is why we have Salisu playing. I will talk about him. Olympiacos were at home. 8 p.m. games. They lost, yes, 3-4 to Real Madrid. Real Madrid, all the 4 goals were scored by Kylian Mbappe Lotin, hot a player. Sporting CP defeated Club Brugge by 3 goals to 0 at home. Atletico Madrid, last minutes, they got it. They won 2-1 against Inter Milan. Eintracht Frankfurt, they were in Germany, and Atalanta Bergamo from Italy, they went away to win 3-0. All 3 goals came in the second half. Was just amazing. Ademola Lookman also getting his goal, and it was just so interesting. Arsenal, as I said, they defeated Bayern Munich 3 goals to 1 at home at the Emirates. And if you go to Paris, PSG 5. Tottenham Hotspur 3, PSG 5. See Vitinha, he is the best playmaker at the moment. Hey, Vitinha, just amazing player. Liverpool, what is happening to Liverpool? Liverpool, what is happening to the team? And Slots, people are saying your name is Slot, S-L-O-T. But right now, you are turning it to be lost. You know, when you change everything. Hey, Liverpool, they were at home and PSV Eindhoven came to Anfield to defeat Liverpool 4 goals to 1. Today they scattered things for boys. Boys are crying online. If you go, those people who have been betting, they say, Liverpool, what are you doing? What are you doing at all? Van Dijk pretending to defend Konate, like no enthusiasm, nothing. You like that's a attitude on the field of play. So Liverpool, they are losing, and so sad for them, but it is what it is. Now, let's focus on the Ghanaian players who played. So let me begin from the man of the match today. That is talking about Monaco. Mohammed Salisu, he was in action for AS Monaco. They went away to play 2-2 against Paphos. They were leading 2-1 until around 90th minute, where Salisu, unfortunately, own goal came through him. The ball basically hit the post and came off him and entered the net. So that one day, you cannot really blame him. He was solid in the game today. I watched him and I was so much impressed. Checking his numbers, he was rated 7.3 after 90 minutes. 12 clearances in the game for the center back. 12 clearances. He had 2 block shots in the game, 1 dribble pass, 1 own goal, as I said. Touches were 76. He completed 54 passes out of 59. That is 92% passing accuracy for Salisu today. Long balls, he sent 8. 4 were accurate, which is 50%. Ground balls, he went in for 3-1-1. Aerial balls, he went in for 10. He won 9 of them. Then fouls was 1. He was fouled twice. And that is it also for Salisu. 7.3 rating as a center back. He was just solid in the game and he deserves the man of the match. So congratulations going out to Mohammed Salisu. He won man of the match in the Paphos versus Monaco UEFA Champions League 9th football today. And we are all proud of you. So that is that. Let me move on to the next Ghanaian here. Mohammed. Let me move on. I beg your pardon. Kamaldeen Sulemana, he played for Atalanta Bergamo. He climbed off the bench on the 82nd minute. He came to replace Ademola Lookman and he was rated 6.6 after 8 minutes of action. He had 1 shot which was off target in those minutes. Then he also had 11 touches, giving 7 passes out of 7, which is 100% for Kamaldeen Sulemana. I beg your pardon. Crosses, he sent 1. Then ground was, he went in for 1, won it. Possession loss were 2, and the player also did some few other stuff in the game. In 8 minutes for Atalanta, they got a 3-0 win against Eintracht Frankfurt in Germany, which is a good one for Kamaldeen Sulemana. PSG versus Tottenham Hotspur. Kudus, today he didn't start. When I saw it, I was like, hey, Charlie Kudus, what is happening to him? Of late, his performance has been on and off, and Kudus, you need to step up. Yes, personally, watching Kudus in the minutes that he played today, I feel he's not 100% fit, personally, because Kudus was not able to press that high. His runs, you can see that he was not really as strong as I knew him, but he did what he could in those minutes. And going into the end of the game, I think he did well, winning some corner kicks and trying some few things in the game for his side. So 14 minutes for Kudus today. He attempted 4 crosses, no cross went through. 15 touches in 14 minutes, 5 accurate passes out of 7, which is 71%. He continued to attempt 1 dribble, which was completed. It was successful. Ground was there. He won all the 2 that he went in for. Possession loss was 7 for Kudus. Tackles was 1 in the game. And these are the numbers for Kudus as he played about 14 minutes against PSG. PSG, they were ruthless at home and they did their best to win the game 5-3 against Spurs. So I will share the league phase standings. This time around here, we don't play the group as it used to be. This time it is UEFA Champions League group phase. So you see the standings from Arsenal, PSG, Bayern Munich, Inter Milan, Real Madrid, Dortmund. It goes on and on and on and on. So all those with the green, for them, as of now, they are going to qualify automatically. Then later on, we also have some playoffs and all. So stick and stay. I'll bring you guys more updates on this channel as well. Let me talk about Brandon Thomas Asante. Yesterday, I brought you guys an update that his side, Coventry City, they went away to play against Middlesbrough. They won by 4-2. Unfortunately, the player was substituted on the 41st minute, and per my checks, the player had a hamstring. Yes, he had a hamstring injury, and the player has spoken after the game yesterday. So I have to quickly share and update you guys on this very channel as we do always. According to Brandon Thomas Asante, after the game yesterday, he said this. He said, I felt a bit tight, but hopefully not as serious. Then that was reported by Rob Ghanaian on air yesterday. Then Frank Lampard, after the game, he said, I don't know the extent of the injury, but it is good he is reporting that. So we will see. So according to Frank Lampard, he said it is good that Thomas Asante is saying he felt some hamstring, but he doesn't feel it is all that serious. So he just needed to take the precautionary measure and be out of the game, so that he will actually not risk it for him to get a serious hamstring injury. So for now, Frank Lampard says they don't know the extent of the injury, so they need to run checks when the player is expected to return. I personally believe that maybe this weekend Thomas Asante can actually play for his side, so that's also a piece of good news for him. According to Thomas Asante, hamstring injury, but not all that serious. Frank Lampard says he doesn't know the extent of the injury, so we have to follow up and bring you guys the findings on this channel. Away from that, let's talk a little bit about the World Cup group phase, or the various ports. The group will be done on the 5th of December 2025. That is basically next week inside the day. It will happen at Washington, D.C. in the United States of America. And this is the various port, from port 1 to port 4. I've already brought it to you guys on this channel, so I'll not waste time to go through it. You can pause the video and check each and every one. Ghana is in port 4. Yes, the third country in there. And as I said, you guys have it already. If you don't have it, please pause and check it. Now, Ghana will face one country in port 1. Maybe Canada, maybe Mexico, USA, Spain, Argentina, whoever in port 1. Port 2, we can also meet one country in there. Port 3, we also meet another country, and that is that also for us. So let's see how it will go. As I say always, we will continue to follow and bring you guys more updates on this very channel. Shout out going out to Derry Matthew. I've seen you tonight. I will not waste time because time of quarter. Redeemer Avonyo, thank you for being here. Israel Ajekum, thank you. I've seen you. Hope Agbanu, thank you for being here. Abdul Mutadeo Shankpa, okay, thank you, Abdul. Emmanuel Amani, you also on this channel. Cleophas Akodo, thank you, Cleophas. I've seen Opon Kingsford, thank you for being here, Opon. Then 247 Jalo is here. Simon Gamasu, thank you. Ofochu Prosper Dotmore, 247 Jalo, Body Beast TV. Abdullah Idrisu, George Aidu, I've seen your comment, thank you, I appreciate you so much. Then I've also seen John AJ, Ayon Fanatabi, Mohammed Ali, Daniel Abwaje Asare, Dachen Hene Frames, Israel Agba, Ayon Fanatabi, I've seen your comments. Kwame Edu Jemfi, thank you. Teach them, I appreciate your comments. Agbele Eric, you also on this channel. Someone Anointed, thank you, Anointed. Felix Infojo is here. Ima 8485, Redemption Wilson Smith, Akimbasia Herbert, Daniel Abwaje Asare, Ayon Fanatabi again, close to. Thank you. I'm closing with close to. Close to, and the last one is Mauto GH. So these are all the comments I have as of the time I'm recording this video. Don't forget to always like the video for me, subscribe, put on a bell for more updates on this channel. This was Kenny TV, and of course, we shall meet later.